Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do something very special, a Christmas wine bottle cover. Okay, so that if we are gifting anyone, we can always gift it with something crochet. Okay, and something beautiful to the gift. Okay, so it can be a bottle cover if you want, but it can be a beautiful wine bottle cover. So this is what we are going to make today. We are going to learn each and everything. Okay, so let's see what we need. Okay, so the bottle cover can be adjusted in whichever way. It can be adjusted in the height. Okay, how much height you want, or if you want to increase and width and height, I will show you. Okay, so for making the wine bottle cover, I used this cotton yarn. Okay, it is too fine meat yarn, so I used for the bottle cover in cotton, and for the decoration part I use this Christmas yarn with green and red. Okay, so you can use any shade, you can use any yarn. Okay, not necessary you have to use cotton yarn, you can use any acrylic yarn. Okay, but if you use cotton, it's well and good. And you can use any weight category yarn, you don't need to use the same yarn which I use. It's totally up to you. You just have to follow the measurements and you will get one of yours, the very own kind of yours. Okay, so that's the yarn. For this yarn I use the hook size 4 mm. Okay, you'll need yarn needle, scissor and measuring tape, very important, so that we can get it to our size, whichever we want, with whichever yarn we use. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to start by making a center circle. Grab the yarn, hold it, chain 1. Okay, now we are going to put 6 single crochet in this circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Hold the tail to close the circle. Now we are going to go in the first single crochet to join the yarn. Just make slip stitch to join the circle. Okay, join the yarn or join the circle. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, then chain 1, and now we are going to put 2 single crochet in each. So we are going to make an increase round. So putting in the first very stitch here, putting 2 single crochet in that, 1 and 2. In the next stitch, 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. So here I finished the round 2. Make sure you have 12 single crochet, and you're going to go in the very first stitch here and slip stitch to join, slip stitch to join. Okay, chain 1. We are going to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Okay, now we are in the round 3. Now next stitch will be an increase stitch, so we are going to put 2 single crochet in that. I'm going to grab my stitch marker and mark my first single crochet here, so that I know where is my starting. You can count 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and the third one is the first one. because we did one increase and one simple single crochet. So now this will be the repeat. We'll put one single crochet in one stitch, one space here, and in the next stitch at the next space we are going to increase. We are going to put 2 single crochet in that same stitch, okay, and we are going to repeat that all the way around. One single crochet followed by 2 single crochet in the next. Now I've finished this round 3. We are going to remove the stitch marker, put our slip stitch over there and join our round. So we have completed round 3. Now let's go for round 4. Chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch and single crochet in the next stitch in the next space. So we have 2 single crochet. I'm going to mark my first stitch here, and then we are going to increase in the next, putting 2 single crochet in one stitch. So now for this round, so round 4 will be, we are going to put 2 single crochet in 2 different stitches and then increase in the next one. So I finish round 4. Okay, I'm going to remove my stitch marker and slip stitch to join, chain 1 to start the round 5. Okay, in round 5 we'll have 3 single crochet in 3 different stitches before the increase stitch. Okay, so very first 1 single crochet, next 1 single crochet, and next 1 single crochet. Mark my first stitch. Okay, so I have 1, 2 and 3, and then I will increase in the next. So now for round 5, this is the repeat. 3 single crochet in 3 different stitches, followed by an increase in the next, that is 2 single crochet in that one very stitch, and we continue for the whole round. Now here I finish round 5, slip stitch and join, chain 1 for the next round. Now round 6 we'll have 4 single crochet, 1, 2, I'll mark my first stitch here and continue 1, 2, 3, 4 and increase, that is 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and that's the repeat. Okay, so 4 single crochet in 4 different stitches, and next will be a increase. Now here we have finished the round 6. We are going to slip stitch and join, chain 1 for round 7. In round 7 we'll have 5 single crochet before the increase. So starting from very first, 1 and 2, put my stitch marker in the first stitch. I have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, and then increase. And you're going to repeat this all the way around. 5 single crochet before the increase, and then in the next increase, that is 2 single crochet in that same stitch. Okay, so we have finished round 7. Let's go for round 8 by first slip stitch, and let's finish round 7, chain 1 for round 8, and for round 8 we'll have 6 single crochet before the increase. 1 and 2, put the stitch marker back, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then increase in the next, that is 2 single crochet in the next. So this is what you're going to work all the way around. Okay, so we are working the base for the bottle cover. Okay, so now let's finish round 8. Is it 8? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yes, so let's finish round 8 by slip stitching and joining. Chain 1. So we have finished the base now. Now your base, if you're working with any other yarn, your base should measure 3 inches. Okay, 3 inches, or whichever. You're just going to measure the base of the bottle in this way, and you're going to find out the flat part, how much it is. If it is 3.5, 4, you can take as much as you want. If the base is more than 3, okay, you have to just keep on increasing for as many rounds as you need for the base. So from my base, I'm doing 3 inches. Okay, now after we finish this round, we are going to do our next round. Is we are going to work in the furthest away loop, this back loop only. Okay, over here. So you have 2 loops, one is closest towards you, one is the other side. So we are just going to grab 1 loop that side and make a single crochet. So here we have slip stitch, chain 1, and then first single crochet in the back loop. Okay, then going to the next stitch, only in the back loops we are going to make 1 single crochet all the way till the end. Now you can mark your stitch here, the first single crochet here. Okay, and now just work 1 single crochet in the back loop of the stitches here. Okay, so here I'm at the start. This is the slip stitch area, so we are not going to work in that. We are not going to slip stitch in this first single crochet, but we are going to remove our stitch marker and we are going to put directly 1 single crochet in that stitch. Okay, so we have not slip stitch, but we went in the first single crochet and made a single crochet, then chain 1, skip 1 stitch and go to the next one and make a single crochet. So now I'm going to mark the first single crochet place here where I did the first single crochet. Okay, so now this is what we are going to do for the whole round, and it's basically the whole pattern. So chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. So now you're going to do this for the whole round. Okay, so here I have reached the end. Okay, I have 1 single crochet here, and this is my last single crochet. So I'm going to chain 1, skip that single crochet, and just where our stitch marker was there, in that I'm going to put 1 single crochet. Okay, then chain 1, and then this is the single crochet we are skipping, and this is the chain 1 we have here. So in that chain 1 I'm going to put 1 single crochet. Okay, so here is the 1 extra for us. So I'm going to put my stitch marker here just to know that here we have started, and you don't need to move the stitch marker. Now this is what you're going to do for the whole pattern. chain one, go into the next chain one space and single crochet, chain one, find the next chain one space here and single crochet in that, chain one and single crochet in the chain one space. So this is you're going to do and for the whole round. Okay, don't forget your chain one space because we need that to work for our next round. So you're just going to work all the way around till you reach the stitch marker, and I'll meet you there. So you're I've reached where the stitch marker is there, and here is our chain one space is there. Here I did my last single crochet, chain one, go into the next chain one space here, single crochet, chain one, go and find the next chain one and make single crochet, chain one, single crochet. Now basically you're going to just work in rounds and rounds. Okay, you're not going to slip stitch and join. There is no slip stitch and joining. Now you're going to work all the way till you get the height of your bottle. Okay, so you can weave in this tail now, or you can weave in anytime later on. Okay, so you're going to fold it in this way. Okay, now this is the base for the bottle. So from the stitch marker you're going to measure your work in this way. Okay, now I'm going to put 12 inches for my bottle. Okay, so you can work as many inches you want. So it's going to be, don't worry, it will stretch and it will fit nicely. If you feel that it is not going to fit, you can try it on the bottle, and if you find it is tight, you can go and open and put one more round of increase, and then you can increase the base and the width will increase. Okay, so now it is just working in rounds and rounds, putting single crochet in the chain one space, chain one, and going to the next chain one space from the previous round and put a single crochet. Okay, so let's work this. I will work mine, you work yours, and we will get to the next part when we are done it. Okay, and I'll see you soon once I finish mine. And if you have any questions regarding this, let me know in the comment section. Okay, and I will see you soon. Okay, so here I finished my height for the bottle cover. So we measure it from after the increasing bottom circles. Okay, from there we measure it till you get 12 inches. So here is my 12 inches. Okay, so after that is done, make sure you get your finished stitch at the fold here. Okay, and now you're going to slip stitch in the next space here, chain one space, slip stitch. Okay, whenever you feel you want the border to be, then slip stitch, chain one, single crochet in that, chain two, and single crochet back in the same stitch. So we are going to put this picots for the last round. So we are going to put the picots in each chain one space. Okay, single crochet, chain two, single crochet back into that chain one space. Now go in the next chain one space and put the picot, that is single crochet, chain two, single crochet. Okay, so these are the picots you're going to do all the way around till you reach the end over here. Okay, So here, once you finish, you're going to slip stitch and the single crochet here to join. Okay, here, slip stitch to join, chain 1. Okay, then grab your scissors, snip the yarn, and then we are going to pull it out, pull it tight to cinch it. Okay, now we are going to grab a needle so that we can weave the end. Okay, and we are going to weave it inside here in this picot space. First I'm going to go down with this loop here and then weave it in the stitches here. Just weave and then snip the yarn and then okay, so now this is the last top ridge or just a decoration at the last. Okay, so that's done. So now we are going to do the next part is decorating the bottle. Okay, so let's keep this aside. Now first we are going to grab our red color. We are going to make a circle, chain 1, single crochet in this 10. Okay, so this is the first single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Make sure you have 10 single crochet, pull the tail to close the circle. Okay, slip stitch in the first single crochet to join, chain 1. Now the next round will be 2 single crochet in each of the stitch, so you'll have 20 single crochet starting from the very first where you did your slip stitch. Okay, 2 single crochet in each all the way till you reach the end. Once you finish your 20 single crochet, you're going to slip stitch, join, chain 1, pull the yarn, snip, pull it out, cinch it. So we have finished our 1 circle. We need to make 2 more of this. Okay, the same one, 2 more. We have the 3 circles here. Okay, so what we are going to do is just weave in the ends of the center first. Okay, so we have all the 3, so you can take any one which is longer if you have kept any one of the tail. Okay, and just go 1 stitch, go from here, we're just attaching them in this way. So we are going to attach 2 or 3 stitches as you feel comfortable. Okay, I think I take 3 stitches. Okay, three stitches, and then bring the next one here. Okay, and we are going to attach all three together. Go here in the fourth one, so if feel free to try and join whichever way you feel good. Okay, it's better. I think you should first remove all the tails out of the way, weave in, and then just keep one tail. Okay, so this is how you will join your three circles like a triangle. Okay, and then now you can weave in all the rest remaining tail. Okay, just weave in at the back here. Okay, so here is the triangle of the red circle. So if you just weave the two tails of the two circles completely and just keep one tail, it will be easy and you won't have the struggle in sewing. So you can just sew first this two and then the third circle. Okay, whichever you feel comfortable. Now let's go and do the green part. Okay, so let's keep this aside. And for making the green one, we are going to start with the slip knot. Okay, now we are going to chain 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, in the back arm I'm working in the back arm. In the second chain from the hook we are going to make one single crochet and then 1/2 double crochet, and then we are going to make 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we'll have 3 chains remaining. In the last in the next chain we will do 1/2 double crochet. Okay, and then the last 2 chains will be 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and in the last 2 single crochet. Okay, so that's the one leaf. Okay, now we are at the end here. We are going to chain 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now I'm going to work in the back arm. You can work in the chain, whichever you feel better. Okay, now in the second chain from the hook we are going to do exactly the same what we did here. 1 single crochet, 1/2 double crochet, 6 single crochet in 6 different chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 1 half double crochet in the next, and there are 2 chains remaining. You will put 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet in each, 1 and 1 at the last. Okay, so now you have 2 leaves. Now you'll go in the first single crochet of the first leaf here, which you see, and that you'll go and make a slip stitch. Okay, so we have joined the 2 leaves here. Now we are going to chain 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we are going to do the same thing which we did here. Okay, now here I did my last single crochet in that chain. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go, now what we are going to go, we are going to go in that same stitch where we did slip stitch for the second leaf. In that same space I'm going to slip stitch for the third leaf also, and chain 1. Okay, now you have 3 leaves. Now you can do 4 leaves also, but we have our 3 spaces, so it will be 3 in this way. Okay, so it will go 3 spaces. Okay, so first we are going to snip the yarn. Okay, pull it out, cinch it, these 2 ends, let's tie. Grab a needle. Okay. Now you decide how you want. Okay, and just at the back here we are going to weave it. Okay, now we are going to grab our bottle cover. We are going to place it over here. Okay, and this way, sorry, over here. And now just hold it like this, and we are going to weave it. So this is here. I may go and use my fabric glue or my glue gun to stick it. Okay, and you can stick it anywhere you like. You feel you can add the bottle and find where you like. Okay, now next we are going to do the tie for the top part of the bottle. Okay, now for making the tie we are going to take both the green and the red color. Okay, leave a little tail here. Okay, just maybe 5-10 inches. Okay, 5 or 6 inches, not more than that. You can always trim if you like. Make a slip knot, and we are just going to chain both together. Make a nice tight chain. Now the next question is how long you're going to make the chain. You can place here bottle holder. Okay, place it in this way, so you should have enough to tie. Okay, and plus use it as a bow. So this will be the bow. So we need a little more so that it will hang all the way down here. Okay, so I'm going to make more. Okay, see, make sure that you have both the yarns together pulled. You can totally decide the length of it. Now this much length is enough for me. Okay, so once you're done, you're going to leave the same amount of tail. Okay, here snip the yarn and then pull it out and pull it tight, and you have the tie here. So you can snip the excess yarn. Okay, and now this will be the tie. Okay, it's one small and one big. I'm going to make equal. Whichever way you like, you can tie, and this will be the tie here, and result here a nice bow. Okay, and this is, you can make it shorter as much as you like. Okay, and this will be a nice fringe over here. Okay, so this is the bottle cover. You can always do the straightening up, okay, as you like. So I hope you enjoyed making this as much as I did. You had fun, right, making this wine bottle cover? Okay, you can make in any color. Okay, you can make in red, green, or alternate in any color. You can use purple also, a wine color, lilac, whichever color. The option is endless, right? So I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you with something new and something exciting on this channel. Till then, take care and bye bye, friends.